Welcome to GK Mojo. In this important previous year questions, we are going to cover IFT questions. Okay, so if you're targeting IFT 2020 or 2021, this will be very helpful for you because studying previous year question is the best method to understand what you can expect in this year's paper. So let us see some previous year important questions that are solved over here. A bouncing tennis ball is dropped from a height of 32 meters. The ball rebounds each time to a height equal to half of the height of the previous bounce. The approximate distance traveled by the ball when it hits the ground for the 11th time is, right? So this is the distance, that is 32 meter, right? And the ball is dropped from here. Okay, so now what happens is, this is the distance that it will travel first while coming to the ground, which is exactly 32 meters, right? And then it will rebound to 16 meters. Why 16 meters? Because they have said that each time equal to half the height of the previous bounce, right? Again, after coming this much, it will come down and it will come to 8 meters, right? Again, it will go up for 4 meters, come down 4 meters, go 2 meters, come down 2 meters, and then settle at the bottom, right? So this will happen for the, so they are asking 11 time what would be the distance traveled, right? So first, in this first fall, it has traveled 32 meters, right? Next, every time it goes up and down, it travels 16 plus 8 plus 4 up till 10th time, right? Because they have asked us what is the distance traveled by the ball when it hits the ground for the 11th time. So this is 10, right? These are 10 bounds and this is the 11th bound, right? So total 11. Okay, so just calculate this. You have to just calculate this figure, right? Now this 32 plus 2, and this, if you can see, this is a GP, the common ratio 1 by 2, right? If you take the this term and its preceding term, the ratio will be 1 by 2, right? So just apply the formula for the summation of a GP, which is A into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r over here, right? So what you'll get A, that is 16, into 1 minus 1 by 2 to the power 10, right, upon 1 minus 1 by 2. Solve this. When you solve this completely, you'll get 96 as your final answer, all right, which is option B. Next, the value of log 7 to log 7 to the raise to root 7 root 7 root 7. All right, so you have to find out the value of this expression, right? First of all, let's write this in this way. Log 7, right? 7 to the power, this can be written as 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. How did we get this? Outside 7 has just one square root above it, so 7 to the power 1 by 2. Alright, this 7 has this square root sign as well as this. So this 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, it becomes 1 by 4. Similarly, this 7 has 3 square root signs, 1, 2, 3. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is 1 by 8, right? So by the law of indices, we know that they should be added, right? So you get this. So finally, what you get over here is, we'll just solve this first, right? So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8, just take the LCM, all right, make it 8. So into 2 into 4 into 2, right? So this becomes 4 plus 2 plus 1 upon 8, which is 7 by 8, right? So you have log 7 to the power 7 by 8, correct? Now this is 7 to the power, right? So this becomes 1, right? Log a to the base a is 1, correct? So finally what we have is log 7 by 8 to the base 7, right? And this can be written as log 7 to the base 7, right, minus log 8 to the base 7. So this is 1 minus log 8 to the base 7, or you can also simplify this as 1 minus 3 log 2, right? We just wrote this as 2 to the power 3 and brought the 3 over here. So this is our final answer, 1 minus 3 log 2. Let's have a look at the next question. Again, a very good question that appeared in IFT. In the MBA program of a B school, there are two sections, A and B. 1/4 of the students in section A and 4/9 of the students in section B are girls. If two students are chosen at random, one each from section A and section B as class representatives, the probability that exactly one of the students chosen is girl is, right? So the two students can be selected in two ways, girl from section A and boy from section B, right? First probability is girl from section A and boy from section B, right? And second probability will be boy from section A and girl from section B, correct? So the required probability that we need to calculate over here will be 1/4 into 5/9, right, plus 3/4 into 4/9. So what we have done is we have just combined both the probabilities over here, right? So this comes out to be 17/36, which is your correct answer. Let's have a look at this question now. In an engineering college in Pune, 8 males and 7 females have appeared for student cultural committee selection process. 3 males and 4 females are to be selected. The total number of ways in which the committee can be formed, given that Mr. Raj is not to be included in the committee if Mrs. Rani is selected is. This is a very good permutation combination question, right? So first of all, required number of ways, all right, it will be the number of committees that has Rani but not Raj, number of committees that has Rani but not Raj, plus number of committees that has Raj but not Rani, plus number of committees that has neither Raj or Rani. So these are the three cases that you need to add, all right? That just told you the total number of ways in which the committee can be formed, given that Mr. Raj is not to be included in the committee if Mrs. Rani is selected. So this itself gave rise to three possibilities, right? These are the three possibilities that we have written over here. So we'll do the permutation for all three of them. So for first 6C3 into 7C3. Now for the second case, which is number of committees that has Raj but not Rani. For this it will be 6C4 into 7C2 plus number of committees that has neither Raj or Rani. So this will be 6C2 into 7C4. As simple as that. Just solve this and you'll get your answer. The final answer will be 1540. This is the correct answer. So that's all in this video. Please visit us at gkmojo.com. Thank you.